In the pines where the sun never shines, we shiver the whole night through.
Hey, I'm Shura, and welcome back to my playthrough of Falsepine. Once again, thank you to those who continue to watch this series, and any and all engagement with this video is much appreciated. If you aren't familiar with this game already, I suggest you check out my previous videos, but otherwise, it is a newly released indie-developed roguelike in a Weird West setting, which if you are interested in, is available on Steam, and the link will be in the description. Now, this is not a sponsored video, but the footage you are seeing is from early access, so some content may change. And with all that said, I hope you enjoy this playthrough of Falsepine. So the loadout I currently have at the moment is I'm sticking with the bolt action rifle, which we've been able to pick up a few artifacts that have increased our rifle damage. We have the rattlesnake, legendary Colt, and we'll be trying out the axe. And as well bringing in some fire, because where we're heading to next is the Pale Marshes. Based on these mission descriptions, we need to kill the Wailing Tree. I'm gonna hope fire is effective against them. I don't know about the axe, and I don't know about if I want to get close to any of them. There's nothing in this game I really want to get close to except maybe the bright moles. They're fine. They're not too bad. But beyond that, this game has been extremely difficult to get through. We'll see what awaits us in the Pale Marshes. Why do I keep going to these horrible places? I don't know. Other than the goal of taking out the creatures that wait at the end. But to get there, we have to get through these first. See up here. Seems like these are a new foe. Corpse puppet. Well, luckily, I am able to one-shot them with a rifle. Only issue is, there really isn't too much ammunition for the rifle. But it has been my favorite gun so far. So we're gonna stick through with it, see how far it can get us. No, my thinking is, if I keep them at a distance, that's probably best. Ooh, and if they line up like that, that's even better. My one concern is ammunition. Maybe I'd be better off bringing in an ammo box instead of fire. But I don't want to get overrun, and what is that? Well, before we get to that thing, it seems like there are a few more of these on their way. Hopefully I'm not backing myself into a corner there. Okay, well, might use some of the fire on this. Oh, shoot. Okay, so that hurts. Ooh, and there's more. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna have to use one of the med kits here. Not sure if I want to use more fire on it. It is very tanky, though. Already had to use 2 of the medkits just fighting that. And if that is not the boss, which I don't think it was, look kind of different, then I do not know how we are going to go against the boss. Speaking of, the Wailing Tree. What Goes Bump in the Night by Dane Robston. Perhaps I need to shorten the title of my book. Whispers were heard from the marsh at night. Definitely a cult, suggesting a spiritual influence. Moving roots. This is definitely the entity, or at least something affected. Possibly possessed. I'm going to try to follow the roots and find the tree they belong to. A huge infected tree. It appears sickly, twisted, and clearly hosts the moving roots. I wanted to get a sample, but I noticed dead bodies in the water near its base. I have no interest in joining them, now that I'm at a comfortable distance from that thing. I can speculate that it must be feeding off the dead. Given its occult nature, it's hard to know what parts of the body it deems relevant. Whatever it is, it shall make for a fabulous nightmare to add to my book. Well, that does not sound pleasing at all. Then again, I don't think anything around here should. Okay, maybe now's the time to try and learn at least one of these, what their attack pattern is. Seems like they kind of just lunge out twice. Oh, I went back in too soon on that. These rooms that go down are always a bit more difficult. Before you know it, everything is coming for you. I would like if there was maybe a control or shift walk, being able to move slower, so you could approach things a bit more cautiously. Oh shoot, I thought I died. Wait, there's more? Or did they just get back up? Gonna have to use a med kit. Not too sure what happened there. Looked like they kind of got back up. That or I just didn't notice them. Oh, no. I think it's another one of those really big ones. Yep. Oh, jeez. It seemed to die easier, perhaps? Maybe that first one I saw was just unusually large. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see if we can get it to come out to about here at least. Not sure where that one's even at. There it is. Maybe that's... Oh yeah, definitely the one we saw before was actually sending 2 lots of ranged attacks at us. Is that it? Oh no, the door's still locked. That seems like it might still not be it. This swamp is just infested. There we go. Okay, there's a big one. I don't know if that's the first thing we attack, though. Oh. Look at that. Does that have, like, a lantern with it? Wait, what is that? Oh. Okay, they are really coming now. A trap is what it is, I guess. I think I have to go around the marsh to get there, though. Unlike them, they can get to me easily. Okay, let's see. Do we have enough ammo for this? To use our last thing of healing there. It's a bit risky. Okay. So now, just need to clear this room, and I think it's that time again where we need to head back. We're not going to get back at all. These aren't, like, too bad, but it definitely makes it harder when you've got other things to worry about. Good, we can get a talisman before we leave as well. Looks like we drew all the enemies on this side out pretty early on. I think we just found our first clue about the wailing tree. So, root-wrapped body. I guess that answers the question about where all these corpse puppets come from. Seems these roots go through some sort of macabre metamorphosis that settles the theory that all these creatures are part of one entity. I better be aware of reinforcements and bring gear to take down large groups of enemies when purging the heart of all evil. I think we can afford that. So we'll pick that up. But at the same time, it tells us we need to be able to take down these large groups of enemies. And that tells me we need to bring in either the firebomb or the dynamite. Do we have any artifacts that could help us here? So we have the jawbone, which is melee damage, and I don't think that's going to help. The money, and the trap and fire. Okay. This increases enemy damage, but it also increases our fire damage by 50%. I guess it's worth a try. You know what they say, you shouldn't mix, but maybe we're fine with it. Did say already drunk, I'm not sure, unless that means we are already drunk. Let's see, pistol aim time is always good. Fire damage, increasing the fire damage another 50%. I think if we can afford that and the bastard whiskey would be, best. So we might have to go out again. Get a bit more money and then try buy all these for at least. And then I think that is probably good enough to go in with. Okay, so I also picked up the mission to kill the wailing tree within 5 minutes. of encountering it. Now, of course, I don't know how long that's going to take, but I figured if this is our most prepared run so far, making use of all the effects we can have, that maybe we'll stand a decent chance. So, I guess let's find out. So our rifle's doing pretty well. I didn't actually look at, after drinking those, what numbers we were at exactly, but definitely feels like it's doing well. And I think, the better way to aim against those is kind of like quick scoping. I know I said, like, if I hit the center, I do more damage, and I believe that's still the case, but I think against those waves, you could see that dealing like around 38, or not quite like the maximum, was still enough. Jones' shitty stories. Anyway, long story short, dead man tried to grab him, starts crying, babbling, spouting off about dead men whispers, screaming trees and all kinds of shit. Now look, I know we're all gents of magnificent bollocks, but I'll say right now, just on the chance me brother's not lost it, and he's talking truth, we best sleep with an eye open and try not to go too far, right? Who knows, some rotter might grab you, another soul for the bag, the bog, eh? Well, this is story number 6 of Jones's shitty stories. Love to get the whole volume. So how to do this area without getting absolutely swamped. I also got the overlay up. Not good. Very bad situation. I'm gonna have to light fire. How many times have I died to the Steam overlay? So I've disabled the Steam overlay now. The problem with this game is you go to run and you go to swap weapons. Swapping weapons in this game being tab. Not a great situation. But hopefully we don't run into that again. I'm going to have to work my way back up to that level. Hopefully, be able to get in a similar situation, similar preparedness to fight a wailing tree. Okay, so I was about to go in to the Pale Marsh with the bolt action rifle, a rattlesnake, trying to get back to where I was, but I've just noticed one of these missions that we might quickly get done. As you see, it says, oh, the non-legendary version, okay, but we still could potentially do this with a Colt Reaper. So, Repeater, my bad. May as well be the Reaper, as that gun kind of shreds through everything. So, as long as I don't die in some ridiculous way, then this shouldn't be all too hard, right? Damn, the ammo count on the legendary makes such a difference. Okay, not too surprised with this room. I think we kind of just have to hold and pray. Okay, that's 10. Oh no, we do not want to fight one of those if we can help it. I might be able to take it down quickly with a rattlesnake. Starting to run low on ammo. I think we can get this done. Check if there's anything in the dark. There's gonna be that other ranged one over there. And last one. So now hopefully you're starting to see why I held off on using the occult repeater from the start. If I left it sitting in the bank. Very much like a aftermath. Now, what legendary are we going to get? Another taboo. Well, I mean, if we have two, we could always use one. I think going back through with the bolt action rifle, we have an alright damage buff on it at the moment. And hopefully this time, make it all the way to the tree and home. Okay, this is the room that I hate. But we have to go through it, so... I also really do not like these ranged enemies. Actually, not the ranged enemies that I have a problem with, it's the shrieking enemies. They are the worst. Ooh, I was about to take some damage there. So we have the 5% damage buff now on the Wailing Tree. Oh, whoa. Yeah, those are the ones that I hate. I didn't even see that coming up on me. Ooh, and we get a talisman. Some decent luck here. Hopefully we get decent luck with the talisman. Reduce damage taken or increase poison damage. Now we could increase the poison damage and make our pistol even crazier, but I'm thinking down the long run. If we perhaps swap our pistol out at some point, we still want something effective. And I think damage taken, especially making sure we get to that late game. Well, who knows? I think we're gonna need the damage taken. Take out as many of those as we can with that. Okay, I think we can make it up to that ammunition. We'll just leave these ones here. Conserving everything down to the last bullet, if possible. Yep. Now we need to resupply. It'd take a bit of damage for that, though. Just think about how far we've come. Although this, I'm not sure. It's probably hard for you, those of you watching, to tell how long I spend in a specific area. The snow one took quite a while, and I haven't tried the boss here yet, so I think the boss is really going to be the telling factor for how long I spend in these god-forsaken swamps. Because we're already down to, looks like about half. Oh, there we go. I have no clue what to expect here. I'm gonna say that's probably it. Oh my... Okay. You be careful, man. I might just try to take it down as quick as possible. Might be my best chance. Okay, I'm getting hit by one of those every time at least. Maybe there's a way without rolling to kind of just avoid it all. Okay. As long as this boss doesn't have a second phase, I think we're looking alright. Okay, well. I say that. Is it dead? Longest area for me to get through, potentially. Finally did it. We got a whispering bag, which increases shotgun and melee damage. I think that's one of those things that is probably worth putting away for if we go for a shotgun build next, but I'm most likely going to try and finish the game with the bolt action rifle build. As I said, I'll leave the taboo in the bank as well in case I need it, but it's very much like if I am stuck with the game. So if you want to find out what still awaits us, then maybe consider subscribing. And once again, thank you to everyone that continues to watch this series. As always, I hope to see you next time, and until then, take care.